Good plays, bad plays. Capturing the fall. OniviaLPLhighlights got them all. Every moment, every fight. OniviaLPLhighlights keep the fight.
And you can see Sponge is challenging. We do see the Scuttle Crab going over to Ona, but not willing to let the grubs go.
Yeah, level 6 has been hit here by Ona though, as there's the Zenith Blade. Pletter actually going in, grasping roots, comes down as Ona is the focus, but Faker's already dived in. That's the first blood, and it goes to Tristana. Gets the reset there as well, as Frog's rotated down. It is a disaster for DRX.
The Raptors there. He's really starting to take over in this matchup and pull a bit of a lead now.
Oh yeah, this is really dangerous. Grasping Roots going to get double value, but I don't know whether it even matters. Stranglethorns comes in, the knockup comes down. Dawning Shadow and Faker gets in there. Now Yahoo just trying to get himself out. The Emperor's Divide did absolutely nothing.
Sponge was so low, he felt like he couldn't hesitate, but it's just a really nice play from T1 there.
Yeah.
And they're continuing to apply the pressure. There's a significant goal lead built up now. It's 12 minutes, 2,500, but now they're looking for Carrier to answer back.
Yeah, potential dive here, as there is the flash attempt onto Sponge, but they haven't picked up the turret aggro just yet, and he's used everything. Frog able to avoid, as now Carrier should be going down here. Mystic shots, it's going to be able to be Teddy picking up the kill. And Frog seems to be okay. Gumayusi does not want to be tanking this one, as the Impale goes wide, and that means they can pounce on in and grab the kill. Ona very close to going down.
He autoed the turret, so really smart from Sponge to bait that out. They're now in trouble.
And after flashes, yeah, walls don't really mean too much here for Frog, and finally the Stranglethorns get some value. Should be the outer turret in mid lane just going down. Not a whole lot that DRX could do about it.
And you know, I'm going to be honest, if they'd stayed there to try and defend it, it would have just what we're supposed to do.
Unless it's lore, in which case that can't be. As good buffer there from Faker, but he can't buffer the next one. There's the Flash Emperor's Divide. That's the kitchen sink, ladies and gentlemen, being used to take down the GOAT. And
that pressure up towards the top lane, though.
Yeah, this is not going to last very long. Teleport is going to be used here. That's going to bring Yahoo over, unless it was just interrupted by Carrier, in which case he's not going to be there to join. Frog does find himself the Impale, as Dawning Shadow is going to be what locks down the kill onto the Skarner in the end. Teddy trying to get some autos down, as my goodness, Sponge, he's not even able to take the dragon without costing it his life. As now, yeah, he will go down. Faker takes a lot of damage though, and those plants need to be respected. Carrier now doesn't have a lot of damage, and so Yahoo, they're just fighting over the honey fruit. Oh, this is a battle for the ages. Carrier, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win. The Nautilus is just too strong as he takes down the pigeon, and look at that guy. Just saunters his way back to the
ago, this might have surprised us, but this is just Carrier.
It is teleport from your Skarner.
I love how they're defending this tower so heavily when it's an Azir tower.
Wait, who's defending who? Like, Solar Flare going to connect here onto Carrier, as over the wall goes Frog, finds the ram. There is the Impale, and they take down the Nautilus. They need a lot to do it.
But being that it's T1, I think they'll probably start the Baron.
That may happen. True Shot Barrage was a decent
he's left alone to defend the tower. It's going to go so fast.
Yeah, he does have a True Shot Barrage, but it's not going to be able to save this turret, and that is just going to explode. Teddy able to Arcane Shift backwards. Now the rest of DRX, we'll just keep you at arm's length. We'll just throw out what we can find without hard committing. Is never mind. Gumayusi has to cleanse, and there's Teddy. Grabs the Trinity Force proc and takes down the center. Faker now has to get out of there, and DRX. This Baron is, yeah, Carrier booking it into the pit. Yeah, Ona's going to take a while to get over here. I think this Baron is going to go over to DRX. But what is going to happen elsewhere on the map? Faker actually deciding to teleport back. Faker, if he had been given another opportunity, would have probably opted to just stay there towards that bottom side.
The Baron, they can now use it to push down this mid-tier 1.
Well, let's see
what they can get from it.
See whether it does work out here. As Plants coming on out, trying to be frustrating. Pletter goes in, gets the rocket jump out of Faker. Should give Teddy some free time with this outer turret, and they will be able to at least take that. So, I told a lie. It was 7 turrets to 2
And they're going to get the dragon as well. So mid-tier 1 going down obviously is nice. DRX now going to take this tier 2.
Yeah, they should.
Hoping for their sake they don't lose anything more in the bot lane, but Skarner just throws boulders and declares issues right now for DRX.
Yeah, a little bit of a ruckus as DRX are just going to double down. They're going to grab this inner turret in the mid lane. Zeus will be able to pick up the inhibitor.
He doesn't have a wave, so
yeah,
I guess they're just saying that's all he can do.
Well, Faker's going to try and push Frog away. True Shot Barrage hitting the wave mostly. Gumayusi, oh my goodness, Teddy looked at him and he takes so much damage here. That is going to be this inner turret falling down as well. And DRX, when it comes to the demolition, which is what they wanted to get done here, They have done a great job moving up to 6 turrets, really evening things out as Teddy. The flash! And Sponge still here threatening. Depth charge going to be used on the Zyra, and they just burst down the Baron. Zeus is also just kind of winning the game casually by himself here as well. And DRX, I think they were stuck between a whole lot of different, very difficult decisions, and Spear is going to connect. Pleta is executed. Sponge, he throws down the Stranglethorns, but then he has to flash out of there. And I think this is the beginning of the end for DRX. Yahoo, there are a lot of plates spinning right now, but there's also a lot that are just lying strewn on the ground. They weren't able to keep up with all of them as T1 were just throwing too many decisions their way. Zeus, I don't know what that one was about, but he's got a GA, so he may as well dive underneath Nexus turrets, and he almost takes them all out as he does so. Onto the fountain goes Sponge, and he'll just have to watch as T1 finishes off the Nexus. DRX made him work for it, but didn't really feel close at many.
Good plays, bad plays. Capturing the thrall. OniviaLPLhighlights got them all. Every moment, every fight. OniviaLPLhighlights keep the fire.
Wanted to find an angle here, as once again, Sponge just putting plants in the lane. And Ona comes down, does manage to land that Q, but Yahoo coming on over. Level 5 once again, as Ona is going to find the dash on the E. And First Blood, it happens exactly the same way, but this time Yahoo's there to answer. Still, Flash does have to be used here by Yahoo to get him out of the way of Faker, who will get that rapid
I think
fire.
Asante is built a bit like The Rock, though.
Yeah, I would say so as well. It's okay, Teddy's dead. The cleanse wouldn't have been that mean that it's likely that DRX is just going to be able to pick this one up without too much contest. That is flank angle. He is at full health, just wanting to find someone to hit with his abilities, but it's Yahoo. Oh dear, bit of Owen Wilson as he gets a control ward down. Gumayusi doesn't find the extendo beam. He gets over the wall. Carrier not able to lock him up just yet. There's a blast cone there. Valdez, there's a blast cone there, and it is going to be denied. Beautifully done, T1. Lock down the kill onto the enemy mid laner.
That one was for Brendan Valdez.
That was.
Save it.
As Carrier just barely sidestepping that one. That was pretty cute. As Faker has just pushed Teddy around and slammed him. Is what I'm seeing right now. As, all right, there's the engage from Pleta. Finds another solar flare, and the layering of CC is gorgeous. Faker just couldn't do anything the whole time. And now Rascal's a rock. He's flashing, he's dashing, he's getting out of there. And also, it's equal dragons. As, oh man, that was almost
Not doing as bad as last game, but in the AD carry role,
yeah,
it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
And this is why people like Nautilus and Vi. Can't miss with those champions. And now, Yahoo.
The revenge of Faker is coming in here as now Carrier finds the quickness onto multiple members. It's a great Valkyrie, but I don't know whether even with the flash, that's going to get Yahoo out of here as cut down where he stands. Zeus will take a bit of damage back in the interim, but
What can DRX do?
well, I don't know. We'll see whether Pleta has an answer. I think defending if you're going to be thinking about being mean, that was a zoning miss of abilities from Sponge. As the Drake going to be started here by Ona.
And if it did,
He just follows him the whole way.
Yeah.
But T1 are now just sieging here towards this bottom side. There's the grand entrance on top of the rock, who's pretty tanky, but not quite tanky enough. Moonfall coming on in there from Ona. And Rascal, he will be able to soak up all of this damage, but the inhibitor is still going to go down. The job has been done here by T1, and DRX have not been able to answer now. All of Rascal's health is back. He's teleported in, but where's everyone else? What are they going to be able to do? Can they actually hold on to this one is the question. As in goes the K'Sante, and it's a double kill for Gumayusi. The Rock has done nothing. He hasn't been able to get in there and affect anything because T1, they just turn on the squishy members. They take him down. It's a triple for Guma. And maybe the game's just over here.
Yeah, they have a mini wave. Rascal doesn't have ult. He didn't have it when he tried to flank.
Yeah.
And now Teddy's trying to defend. But the human Nexus, I'm not sure he can do it.
They might be able to kill the real Nexus, though, even if they can't kill Teddy. And this game was kind of a game until it was just done. Nexus goes down 21 minutes here for T1. As they'll